Hey there everybody, welcome back to another one. In this one we're having a look at Apple stock again because of course we do have the potential of an Apple car on the horizon. Big news with all this kind of stuff. Tonight we're asking, is Apple stock a buy at the current price of $135? So of course, if this does sound like a good topic for a video, please do subscribe, and of course we make videos on stocks every single day, many of them, so please do of course share these with your friends and family as well. And of course if you do want to come and talk to us on Discord about stocks, the link will be in the description. It's completely free to come and talk to us. We have a great community. Of course, if you would want to help out the channel, which you would be doing massively, you can become a channel member, but there is no pressure to do that at all. So yeah, let's jump straight into this one by having a look at how Apple stock has been moving over the past, let's say, month or so, and then provide some context on the 6-month chart. In fact, you know what, we'll start on the 6-month actually. So looking at this one on the 6th month, you guys know what's happened. We've had that stock split that hyped up the price for the earlier part of the year, and then we've been pretty gradual up until this point here. Now, of course, we are seeing a big gain recently. I do believe a lot of this is because of the potential of the car, and I think a lot of other things do include, you know, the fact that the phones are selling very well, and I think really how they have marketed the new version of the iPhone 12. It's not my personal favourite phone this year, but I do believe the way that they have, you know, released it and at the price points that they have, I think it's definitely going to work in Apple's best interest, because, you know, I'm not going to spend too much time talking about it, but you guys already know there's a much cheaper model, which is good. More people can now afford to buy an iPhone. There's a most high-end model, which is the 12 Pro, I do believe, or 12 Pro Max, and that is obviously over $1,000, and then you've got all of those models in between. Obviously, Apple can basically catch a lot of the market sector there. And of course, another thing is Apple's new chip, which came out this year, which I believe is called the M1 chip. And of course, people are looking towards this technology. I think it's very cool. I think it will help Apple to sell a lot more products. But yeah, getting back to the stock and reasons why it might be a buy. A few other interesting things to talk about in this one. Apple's market cap, I believe, is the biggest in the world at 2.3 trillion. Very big, very big market cap. If we're looking at the PE ratio, we can see it's 41.31%, and the dividend yield is currently 0.61%. So of course you might want to know that it does pay a dividend, but it does not appear to be a very big one at all. But yeah, looking at the stock for the long term, you know, we are not looking for these kind of things. We're looking for the Apple electric car project. Now, of course, this is a very interesting project in my opinion. I think it's very cool to see this happen. Now, of course, we have seen a lot of different companies expand into new market sectors, and Apple producing a car, I think, is one of the most interesting ones which we have seen so far. So things to note about this car, if it does potentially come out, it's an Apple car which is going to be powered by electricity. That is good because, you know, all electric cars are going to be the main models in the future as people do move away from gasoline and also diesel. So I think it's good that they are doing that, and apparently around 5,000 employees were working on this back in 2018. Now, it is speculated to be coming out in 2020. I do not really think that is going to happen because we are so late in the year, but you know, 2021 it may actually happen, and I think this would be a really cool thing to see. I think it'd have an amazing effect on Apple's stock price. But yeah, let's not talk about that too much, because if that was to come out, you guys already know, it would have an amazing effect on the share price in my opinion. But if it was to come out, you know, that's a more speculative option. Let's have a look at what we actually do know about the company. I think Apple are doing a very good job at marketing this year with their products and whatnot, and I think this is reflecting in the share price. Now, of course, like I said, allowing them to sell multiple phones, now they can reach a lot more customers than previously, and I think this is just going to contribute to Apple's growth in the future. Now, of course, expanding into markets like vehicles and whatnot, I think that will also help them quite a lot, so I do think that could be good for them as well. But overall, yes, I do see Apple stock as a buy. However, you know, getting into this one, there are a few things to expect. So yes, on this channel, we do usually cover a lot more, you know, quick growth stocks. Apple, of course, has been taking a bit of a rise since really 2019 even, but you know, if you are buying Apple, you're not buying for the huge profits. You know, you might find a huge profit as you had this year and even in the previous years, but basically, in my opinion, this is a more stable growth stock, and I think, you know, we are going to see growth like this in the future, like what we have seen from 2019, but I would not be using this as, you know, this quick growth stock. But overall, in my opinion, at $134, it's not priced badly at all, and you could see this stock as a steal. So of course, for the future, for the long term, I do see Apple as a buy, but I am not a financial advisor. If you are going for the short term approach with Apple, I would definitely say yes, it could be worth it, but overall, for quick profits, I think there could definitely be better plays on the market out there. I hope you enjoyed this quick video. If you did, please do leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye until then.